Hello heroes and welcome to my challenge run of Elden Ring, where we try and beat the game as Miss Death. Now we've already beaten Dark Souls 1 as Death, Dark Souls 2 as the Reaper, and Dark Souls 3 as the Grim Reaper, but now it's Death's wife's turn to take on Elden Ring. But Death is kind of vague, so what does this entail? Well, when you picture Death, what do you think of? Of course, a skeleton garbed in black robes, wielding a scythe. Scythes are our only melee weapons we're allowed to use. Black robes are our only armor we're allowed to use, and while I will allow some skeletal gear, it either has to be skeletal robes or a skeletal scythe. I'm not going to go out of either of those two categories. And I feel like Death does have access to some dark magic, so I'm going to allow hexes as well. But since Elden Ring doesn't have hexes, I'm going to allow the Rancor spells in the base game and the Putrescent spells in the DLC. But that is all. This is going to be a challenge. Bring it on. Kicking off episode 1, we have to answer that classic starting question, which class looks the most like Death? Well, of course, it is the Confessor class. Gives us access to some relatively solid defense gear for a starting class. A shield and finger talisman charm that we can't use, and of course the sword, which I definitely did not spend 15 minutes trying to figure out how to dual wield because it's 2 buttons in this game for some reason.
Only 8 days? Almost a week, right? Almost a week. You can wait that. 71 damage, not bad, not bad. Hopefully this isn't going to be like Dark Souls 3 and we're going to get the scythe and then do significantly less damage than the starting weapon. Still bummed out about that, even though we finished the game. No. I rolled after I was already dead. Fucking hell. That's the power of Miss Death, chat. Like, we can be dead, we're still rolling. We're still rolling with it. I backstab this guy? Oh! Annihilated.
After annihilating the tutorial boss in a grand total of 3 hits, and getting our noble steed, oh, it is so good having a steed. I've got to wish this was in the other Souls games. It's time to answer our second question, how are we going to get our first scythe? Well, luckily we don't have to kill any other bosses, we can just go to this graveyard and farm the graveyard skeletons for the graveyard great scythe.
Oh, an item! Oh! Oh! No fucking way! No way! The streamer RNG, chat. The streamer RNG. It's fucking real. It's fucking real. 2! We got it in 2! We got it in fucking 2. That's insane. That is insane. Oh my god. That's just made my day, chat. That's just made my fucking day. Boom! There it is, chat. Already scythed up. Only took us half an hour. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so let's see what kind of attacks we're looking at with this bad boy. So, standard R1s. I mean, it is a left-right sweep, but it's very low. Have to see how the collision works with that. R2s. A much better sweep, but if you follow it up, like, that's great. That's fucking amazing. But there's a long delay. You see how you move your foot? You have to wait for that whole animation to finish. And the second one is, like, super inaccurate. That's gonna be hard to hit. Dodge and hit? Pretty bad. Dodge and R2. The R2s are great. Running R1. Running R2. I'm gonna be doing R2s all the way, chat. R1, R2. Does not synergize. R1, R1, R2? That does synergize, though. Interesting, interesting. Alright, Water Boatman versus Miss Death. Let's go. Okay, he dodges the first hit. I'll give him that. How about a running R2? Skadoosh! Damage is actually more than the starting weapon, which I'm very happy with. And it has bleed, and I think actually a semi-fast attack speed, so we might actually be able to proc that bleed if we just absolutely let the enemy have it. Nah. Still, pointless in scythe 7 bleed. Oh! Riposte? No, I don't think riposte are a thing in this game.
Future Mustangas talking here. Ripostes definitely are a thing, but I think skeletal enemies are immune to both bleed and ripostes. I think that's just a stagger. And I gotta say, out of all of the Souls games, The scythes in Elden Ring actually seem to have the best bleed. I managed to get multiple bleed procs on multiple different enemies with these scythes. The bleed is actually usable in this game, which is a very welcome change. And for some reason, they have enormous staggers. On enemies that are repostable, I was almost always managing to get a stagger. Like, honestly, it feels like I'm using, like, a great hammer. I'm producing that much stagger in enemies. Like, colossal tier bosses, I'm staggering, like, 2-3 times per boss fight. It's actually insane. Like, to the point where the scythe is starting to seem pretty beast.
Yeah, the NPC stories are so awesome in this game. As long as they don't require us to summon for like a specific battle, we can do pretty much all of them. Annihilated. And this is going to give us a 2-for-1. So killing him is going to give us the Skeleton Melissa Ashes, which is a skeleton, of course, so we can actually use it. So we now have our first Ashes of War. Excellent. Alright, let's go back to the first church and get the ability to summon. So weird that you can get summons without the ability to summon. This is so easy to miss. Like, so many players don't come back to this church at the start. Bing bong. So it's a double summon, so I'm presuming they're going to be pretty low HP. Wow. A 1? That's not filling me with hope.
Now, they might have terrible damage, but there is a few boons to using these guys. First off, of course, there's 2, meaning one can distract the enemy while the other one helps build up your stagger meter, which is very nice. And because they're skeletons, I believe all skeletons have this effect inbuilt. When they die for the first time, enemies will lose aggro on them, and after 5 seconds of being on the ground, they will resurrect. So as long as you're not versing a boss that has huge AoEs, I mean, that's most of the bosses, but, you know, then they'll be able to resurrect nearly infinitely and cause massive distractions for you to get massive damage.
The ultimate showdown. Oh, who can I summon here? Oh, yeah, Mage McGee. Mage McGee. Margaret o'clock. Margaret, I'd say death has come for you, but I'm gonna have to kill you like 3 more times. So death has come for like your first Horcrux. I'll be back for the rest. Wait, why did my summon just fail? That works the second time? What is this shit all around this fucking arena? Get the arena cleared. There's the stagger. Okay, it took 7 attacks that time, but we still got it. Okay, this goes into phase 2, so we can get another charge hit. Wait, where's the phase 2? Did he seriously wait 1 more attack to start the phase 2 just so we get a free hit on me? You fucking weasel. Oh! The backstab? That didn't do any damage! What? That would have won the battle! Are you kidding me? Oh, we still got him. I don't know what happened with that backstab. That damage that it dealt him, that was the damage from me just swinging. I don't know what to tell you about that, chat, but we got him. We got him. And now, our first hex should be just down here. Although I'm now realizing I don't have a magic catalyst, so I can't even cast it. Where the fuck do you get a magic catalyst from? There it is, Rancor, our first spell. Heck yeah. Oh, there he is. Look at that HP. Living on a dream. Living on a dream, chat. There he is. And boom. Glintstone staff and skadoosh. Equip it. Boom. Our very first spell. Oh, yeah. Let's test it out on this wolf. Well, that's not great.
Not good is putting it lightly. That is straight up shit. I cannot believe how bad Rancor is in the early game. Oh my god, 10 damage a skull? You are joking. Oh, and we've just invested all of our level ups from the starting area into intelligence. This actually screwed me so bad, I had to change the parameters of this challenge run. So, I didn't tell you guys this, but for the first part, I was actually planning on making this a region-locked run, where you have to do the game region by region, killing every boss before you can go to the next region. But I was so screwed up after this, I actually had to call it and take off the region lock, because I could not progress. I genuinely could not progress. So, taking the region lock off, we're able to go into the downwards area from the spawn and grab another scythe, the winged scythe. Now, this is a very high 24 faith requirement, but if we go into Caelid, we can farm that up quick.
Hey, there it is. A free victory for this death. 65k, nice. Oh, with the bonus, 95k. Holy shit, that's a big bonus.
And after investing almost 100,000 souls into faith and a couple of levels in HP, we finally are able to wield the winged scythe. Alright, let's see how this bad boy does.
What is the special ability? I don't know what it does, but it looks fucking cool. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Damage seems solid.
Damage seems solid is an understatement. The damage on this weapon is excellent. The magic damage split in the early game is insanely good. This is going to be a lot less effective when we get to the Lakes of Leonia, where every enemy's magical, which means higher magic resistance. But until then, it is absolutely clapping every enemy. And its special attack, oh my god, it has everything. It has a super high hyper armor, so it's hard to be interrupted. It does multiple attacks, so it inflicts massive stagger. And that weird haze effect it leaves on the enemy is actually the anti-healing effect from the old school Souls games. So while this won't come into play on most enemies, when you're versing human-esque enemies that can actually use Exodus, you can counter it with this, which is pretty clutch.
Oh, perfection! The bleed, the stagger, the special attack. I fucking love this weapon, chat. Actually, we have two scythes, chat. How does, like, left-right handing a scythe work? Should we try that out? Let's do it. Let's do it. How viable is, like, left-right handing scythes? That's not bad! Hold on, chat. That's not fucking bad.
It's not bad at all. It does have, however, a very high weight requirement. It makes us fat roll. So until we get access to the jar charms later, or some very light robes, that's going to have to go on the back burner for now. And now it's time for the ultimate test for a weapon in a Souls-like game. The boss.
Let's see if we can do this without dying. Oh, I can finally use my summons too. Boop. Ding dong, motherfucker. Still only doing 10, even after I upgraded my staff. Is that one of those spells that's like not upgraded by the staff's upgrades? Might have wasted those upgrades then. Oh! I cannot stagger this boss. Oh my god, I still need to get used to it. Oh, the Elden Ring delay. That's right, the Skelly Bros are back! Close the phase 2. Yep. Run! Oh, they can target my summons, never mind. Red sun? I don't even know what that is. Like a dwarf star. Oh, the stagger? Nice. How am I getting so much stagger off these sides, actual? Oh, you fucking bastard. Ah, that heat-seeking attack gets me every time. Oh, what? No, you don't. Oh, I could have gotten the riposte for the kill. Oh well, we still got it. Nice. It's barely worth it killing these guys. We're only going to get like 1 or 2 levels, but every level counts. Every level counts. Oh, the targeting on that. The mid-air like turn? That was gross. That was gross. Holy shit. That is a good special attack. There's a good special attack. You could literally attack backwards with it. Wow. Oh, he actually shows up. No way. He gives you a somber smithing stone too. I've never done that like little side story chat. That is genuinely awesome. We actually needed that to upgrade our site. Areas ninja bro. Yo yo yo. Gonna fight Daggerman McGee. Oh yeah, Daggerman's about to meet his death. Let's hit him with the cool guys. Don't look at explosions. Okay, now. Oh, we whiffed that? You know they're making an Australian version of The Office? And it's going to be so cringe. An Australian Office? What? I never healed after that dragon fight. Fuck. Oh, this guy is fucking the dodge master. Holy shit. Oh, that roll catches! Oh my god, the L1, R1's a roll catch! Oh my god, I'm getting a new respect for Scythe. And then that blade, yes! Oh, dual hammers guy. Very jealous of this guy's dual hammers. You can get them, but you don't get the chains, which is like what makes them cool. Oh, fuck, that's such a good attack. Into the blade, into the stagger! Oh my god, the Scythe is too good! The Scythe is too fucking good. Oh my god. Seriously though, Scythes in Elden Ring are great. It actually feels like you're doing some combos. In the other Souls games, for the most part, most bosses you can only counter with 1 hit, really. 2 hits. And if it was a boss you could actually get multiple hits, it was just R1 spam or R2 spam. But oh my god, pulling off actual combos with the Scythe in Elden Ring, so satisfying. One of you, oh my god. It's boss o'clock. Oh, that was a fucking quadruple attack! Oh, I was way off with my guess of 2 attacks. Oh, he's staggerable though. That is a genuine surprise. I would not have thought this guy was staggerable. Oh, riposte. No, I didn't have the stamina. We annihilated him either way, though. Easy. Easy. Wing Scythe too strong, chat. Too fucking strong. And with that, I finally feel like I'm strong enough to take on Stormvale Castle. Bring it on. I'm not having much luck with this joint. But we're in. Hey, Wizard McGee, yo, yo, yo. Love his little, like, dangly magic thing. That's very cool. On his hat. Although I feel like that would, like, constantly, like, hit you in the face if you're, like, running or it was, like, windy in that particular direction. Bonus painting, I'll take that. Oh, it doesn't actually disappear. Weird. I swear they used to disappear when you pick them up. Okay, we got it regardless. Yeah, damage is bad, but if we can get a bleed to proc, we might have a chance. Ah! Got to see some lemon sharks too. Can't say I've ever heard of a lemon shark before. I might have to look up what that looks like after the stream. Where you off to, bro? Having some more steak for Bricky? Oh, they're a post? And it blows my mind how much fucking stance break you get on the scythe. And the riposte counts as hits for the bleed. It's so good. Ah! Gonna have some liver. Ooh, that is a healthy way to start the day, bro. I've never been able to eat liver. It's too strong of a taste. Like, no matter how much you cook it, you can't get the taste of piss out of it. You just can't. It's like cigars. I feel like it's a very acquired taste. Are you watching from a boat? That is fancy, bro. That is fancy. Gonna expire tomorrow? Well, you better eat it quick while you can, bro. No! Oh, we lived that! And he whiffs! Yes! Oh my god, that was actually so lucky. Oh, you get golden seed for that. Nice.
And with that, it's time to take on our first remembrance boss, Godric the Grafted. Now, this isn't all bosses run, but I'm only going to be showing all the remembrance bosses in the YouTube video, because Elden Ring has so many bosses.
Yeah, that would be a terrible couple of weeks, but I could do it. Are you? That's why you don't fight bosses on an incline, Jay. You get bullshit hits like that. Okay, not a good start, not a good start, but now the fight begins in earnest. Oh, the delay, the delay! Now, damage is good, but we just gotta find the time to actually get the hits. You're looking at 250, very respectable. Bro, that's so awesome. How are you, like, texting and being on the boat, but the whale at the same time? If that was me, I would be, like, just in awe of the fact that I'm on a whale. I would not be able to text. Oh, risky time to pop the ultimate there, but it worked. Wow, those voice commands work really well. Normally when people use that, the sentences end up being, like, really incoherent. Because it will, like, miss a word or, like, misinterpret something. That's, like, bang on what you're saying. Ah, oh, poor thing has barnacles. Get a scraper, bro. Do it a solid. Get rid of those barnacles for it. We need to get out of the graves. Oh, the bleed, huge! Alright, pull back, face to it. That's gotta sting. Now the real fight starts. Yeah, that is smart. You know, that is sting. A little bit. A little bit. He's a grafter. He's a grafter. He does that shit all the time. Alright, he'll start with a flamethrower, so run it immediately. Oh my god, he flamethrowed the wrong way. He targeted my companion. Oh, that's so clutch. Oh, and the stagger. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, Huge! And my companion's still alive? Let's go! Oh, the blade! Nice! Oh, I love the scythe, chat. I love the scythe. This might be my favorite scythe, even over the Great Scythe from Dark Souls 1. I'm having such a blast with this. The fucking L2 into the R1 into the R2? Oh, so good. So good. Boom! First Great Rune acquired. Well, the ability to use Great Runes acquired.
And with that, Miss Death claims her first Remembrance Soul and unlocks the ability to use Great Runes. If you're not familiar with Great Runes are essentially humanity from the Souls games. You have to pop a rune arc, and then that activates your Great Rune, which are special items you can get from giant towers, and they have varying effects. So rather than just giving you a bit more health, like pretty much all the other Souls games do, you can choose between like the Ring of Evil Eye effect, more health, more stats. There's some pretty good ones.
Great Rune acquired. Great Runes, there we go. Boom! Our first Great Rune. So there it is, chat. We finally made it into the Lakes of Leonia. Let's pop our first humanity to celebrate. Rune arc, but you know what I mean. Boom!
But unfortunately, that is all we have time for today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to be my hero, why not consider subscribing? And if this wasn't quite intense enough for you, you can check it out on Twitch. We recorded everything live. And make sure you tune in next episode. We're going to be taking on the Lakes of Leonia and getting some massive upgrades. Not only does it hold the Death's Rancor, tier 2 version of the Rancor spell, but also the Mercenary dual-wielding Skeleton. I can't wait to try them out. Play later, everybody.